That's a coin, isn't it? Yeah, nice thicky.
That's a copper.
Very nice, man. That's awesome. Best find of the day so far. All right, so I have a treat for you guys today because I'm being treated. I am up here in Colonial Dartmouth, Massachusetts with Mark. Mark invited me to come up and do a little detecting with him. He's got this really cool area. I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of like wells we walked by. This is all like pre-1840-ish, back into the 1700s. Tons of wells and foundations. I'm just like, I finally had to get my camera out. We're not even to where we're going to start digging yet, but I wanted to show you this real quick since we're here, because this is just really cool. Look right here. This is an old colonial road that comes down, and this was a bridge. They took these giant flat rocks. This is like 1700 stuff right here, and they made a bridge across this little stream. I saw Mark look down here a minute ago, so we're gonna look. Oh yeah, look at that. They have a little channel right in there where the water can come through. And this would have been an old wagon road back in the day. Isn't that awesome? That's really cool, huh? Really appreciate you bringing me out here. I've seen more stuff that's amazing today than I have in the past 2 months, probably. Just really.
There's 2 more bridges out here, just like this one.
Is there? Sure. Nice. All right, so Captain Billy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go a little further up the road and so I guess to another foundation and well and stuff, and we'll do a little digging. Mark's found a ton of stuff out here. He's got a really nice collection. Maybe we'll take a peek at some of it later on. All right, let's get back on it, grab the detector, and keep walking. I thought I'd just fire the camera up for a minute on the walk, and Mark's pointing out, see all these stone walls. There's a stone wall right here, and the other side is not very far right over there, so it would have been a very small area, fenced in. You can see some more walls over there. There's a lot of cellar holes in quite a small area out here. So there've been like, I guess, a lot of small farms, which is very typical for New England. Small farms and rocks, huh?
I went down. See that here? I went down if that was a well.
That little hole there? Yeah. You're saying it's probably an old well there. Already seen them 3 or 4, but I was too lazy to get the camera out. It's out now though. All right, so we're about in the area now where we're going to start metal detecting. I just want to show you something here real quick. Here's an old well. And you can see it's mostly filled in, although I have no idea how deep it is, but there's a lot of wells like that out here. And we're going to go across the road to the main foundation, and we're going to start metal detecting there. Just really cool, these old stone walls with the moss all over them. And the neat thing about these farms out here, these cellar holes, is most of them were abandoned by like the mid 1800s. 1840 was a big time when people headed out, but they went west. They had all these little farms in New England, the 1700s up until, like I said, the middle of the 1800s, and everybody went west to Ohio and Maryland and Pennsylvania, where there was a lot more land and it wasn't quite so rocky. House right here, center chimney cape probably. Let's see though. Let's get up here and look. Okay, so you can see going around. This would have been, I guess that would have been the fireplace here. What's left of it. You can see the foundation went around. And this is, that's a big one. Nice, nice. All right, so you already dug something, huh? Let's see what you got. May I?
Absolutely.
That's a nice big old button right there. That's 1700s all day long. And you got a piece of iron.
Yeah,
some type of
reload him.
It kind of actually does look like that, doesn't it? It looks like yeah, for a but I don't think it is.
I think they were enclosed too. And, didn't they go like all the way around your hand?
Not all of them, but maybe they did. Actually, I don't know. It's still early in the morning for me. So. That's a nice button though. Yeah, awesome, man. You're tearing it up. Well, I'm talking too much. That's what my problem is.
Like first time
I'm always talking. I know. I mean, I'm like a kid in a candy store looking at all the rocks and jumping around. It's awesome, man.
Like nobody's been here in 200 years.
Yeah. It's definitely the land that time forgot. All right, I'm gonna get back. I gotta find at least one button. Looky. What's that? It's an old chicken egg, doesn't it? almost afraid to touch these things because if they're really rotten, they'll explode. But it's probably this. Oh, it's light as a feather. Isn't that weird? A little hole in it. So that is probably a turkey, a wild turkey egg with a little hole in it. Nothing in it, man. It's just like light as a feather. Love to be able to save that. I might try to save it, but that's pretty awesome. Best find of the day so far. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's the first one I've ever found like that. So I have my first non-ferrous target of the day, and it's just probably a rivet, or it could be a ship's nail, brass or bronze nails that they would use on saltwater ships. I'm on the edge of the cellar hole right here, and I got a nice little squeaker here. I don't think it's anything too big. It was quite deep, but I'll let you listen to it. Kind of a mid-tone, so I heard it move. Oh, there it is, piece of lead. So that is a flattened piece of lead. So it's definitely got some scratch marks on it. We'll get you a picture of that. Maybe some V's.
Things set up. I said, okay.
Okay, it's awesome, man. I'm ready.
Oh,
so what do you make of that? That's lead. Is there writing? My eyes are kind of bad.
You sure that ain't like writing from another country or something?
I don't know. I can't see. I'd have to put my glasses on. It looked like it might be some scratches or numbers or something, but I can't really figure it out.
Man, that almost looks like it. That almost looks like it could have said something right there. I don't know if you see it.
It does look like it's little stars or something almost.
Yeah, it looks like an F, a U, and something.
Hey, you're not trying to tell me something, are you? F you, Chig, F you.
No, I think you got something there. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll get a nice close-up picture of it and see what it is. I think you're right. I think there is a design on there, though. Kind of still beside the foundation. I got a big iron signal here that was shallow, so I dug it up, and I'm digging it up. I don't know. I was hoping that's going to be an axe head, but I don't think it's going to be now that I'm looking at it. Ooh. That, my friend, is a doodad. I want to say it's part of a stove. Everything's always part of a stove, but you can see there's definitely something that would sit down in here. So that could have been a lid, but it could be most anything. Those are grates for sure, aren't they? Yeah, those are little grates. So this is probably a stove of some sort. Could be part of a coal stove. Not 100% on it, but it's not a great find. The old well's right there, and of course foundation's right across the road. I'm finding a lot of kind of modern bullets over here in the road itself. I found a few 22 casings, a beer can or two, but there's targets in here, so I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to try to get up closer to the well and go in that area right there a little bit. I think we're going to get something good right there, man. Big old silver coin. It's got a nice little signal under this moss. I almost hated to dig it up, but I'll be able to put it right back. And I popped the signal on. I think there's a musket ball here. I think I just saw it. Yeah, look at that. No, it's not a musket ball. Well, I guess it is a musket ball. It's a fired small caliber musket ball. Actually a little bit light, but yeah, that's what I'd say it is. That's a keeper. I'll put it in the bag with the rest of the treasures. Just not the egg. Watch it. Oh, that's a beauty. May I?
Oh, yeah.
Just plain, you think?
Yeah, on the back you can see the little ring.
Oh, yeah. Look up those.
Sometimes it says like standard gilt.
Yeah.
But it'll be gone, you know.
Yeah, that's a beauty, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. Too bad they didn't make it out of a yellow.
A nice little chunk of lead. I don't know if it's melted or not. It might be. Kind of flat on that side though, so that big old heavy piece of lead. If I get a nice brassy signal like a coin, we'll dig it together, but these low thumpers I might just go ahead and just keep digging just in case it's more of this. You understand. It's had a nice little signal under this root, and down about there I just pull this little guy out, which I think is going to be a flat button. Definitely a button. You can see the shank on the back. Let's put a little bit on the seam right here to get some of that dirt off. Probably just flat, but we'll clean that off good. Maybe sooner than later. And I'll take you a good picture of it. I want to show you something here that's kind of interesting. This is a tree fall. It's where, you know, a tree was blown over in a storm or just fell over. Maybe ice got on the branches. But I just wanted to show you what the ground is like under our feet. You can see there's just big boulders. It's like almost solid rock right there. And so the soil is really pretty shallow up in this area right here. I can't get over all the rock walls though. I'm about a couple hundred yards from the cellar hole, just kind of following some of these walls down through the woods, just seeing where they go, and you see more crisscrossing down through there. I think you could get lost exploring up here, and by lost I mean you could spend a week out here having fun. It is pretty awesome. It's a great place. Got something good?
No, I thought it was a half penny. It's not.
I think it is.
I could see the shank. I got shanked.
Oh, okay. Got shanked. There you go.
I thought it was a half penny.
Yeah.
I actually found one like 1800.
Can I see it? Really?
1800 cat bust out here.
Nice.
So
Well, that's still good. I
my
mean,
heart jumped for a second.
yeah, I guarantee it. I mean, a lot of people have never found one of those. You know, so you're fortunate.
Oh, I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you.
And so am I, because I'm with you.
Dig some-
We're making a loop out through the woods looking for a knife that he lost some time ago. I got an early screamer signal here. It's like, this is going to be awesome. Right here. Ooh, 94, 95. But I just glanced over here as I was talking to you, and it's part of a deer stand. So that's all it is. Big old piece of aluminum. So, oh yeah, I can see it now. Oh well, very disappointed in that one. I thought we had something good. Big old piece of Spanish silver. That would have been awesome, wouldn't it have? So I'm in a little like squarish foundation right here, not too far from where the main house stood. And I got some irony signals in here, so I went ahead and dug it up. And although it was just iron, there's a lot of pottery and stuff down in here that I just wanted to show you. And I think if I was hanging out here longer, I might want to try to dig this out, although with all these rocks, I don't think any of the pottery or bottles are going to be whole. But this is some of the stuff I got out of the hole. You see this a lot of feather edge. That's green feather edge. That stuff's like 1700s. Blue, which is more common. Nice, heavy, thick black glass. Well, actually, that's not glass, but I do have some in here. Boy, that's a really hard finish on that, isn't it? Looks almost like glass. This is the metal that I heard. There's some flat pieces of metal in there. I had a piece of glass I did want to show you, though. Yeah, so this is thick black glass. You can see it has like little lines going up it there, and there's another one there. So that was a neck to something. That would have been a really cool old bottle to have, but it isn't now because it's in pieces. Anyway, we're going to move on down the road. That's the old road right there. Back kind of where we came in, and there's some other foundations and wells. And try our luck down there for a few minutes. So just give me a minute. I'm going to backfill this and try to catch up with Mark. He went scampering down there like an old jackrabbit. So I'll have to find him. They got a good signal here. What's it reading?
80.
80? Is that good?
I don't know. I usually silver at 80, about 81, 80.
Okay. All right, let's see what you got.
It's a screamer. Hopefully I don't hit it on the camera.
Yeah, don't be putting
all kinds of critters.
Don't give it a kiss with your shovel. Hope it's very treasureful.
It fell out.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, it's
Ooh, there you go. Man, that was kind of like a weird brown color with the patina. That's a coin, isn't it? Yeah, nice thickie.
That's a copper.
Very nice, man. That's awesome. Huh?
Is it going to be King George?
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty thick, isn't it?
I don't know what the proper way is.
Well, you know, everybody has their own little technique. Looks different, doesn't it? I'm a dry scratcher myself.
Yeah, I might have to let this one sit out a minute. I don't know, I saw this guy on YouTube. He says, coppers are hard, you can do this, but silvers you should spray.
Congratulations, my man.
Oh, there's more here. Be a Fujio. Now, Fujios are big, right?
Would you?
Fujio
Yeah, I
sand?
think you're a little bigger than normal, yeah.
That's my
That looks
bucket.
American.
That's my bucket list. Yeah, it does.
Is it? Yeah. It's your coin, man. You do what you want with it.
1 cent.
There it is,
US.
1 cent, yeah.
Is it a drape bust or?
1793.
Nope. I see the Liberty.
Yeah, nice coin, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have to stand up for a minute. Oh, neat. So this is some stuff you found out here. Some little bricks are cool. And
very thin. Yeah, I
some
think the
ceramic.
thinner they are, the older they are. Who knows?
a little strapping of some sort. And so is this the foundation, you think? Yeah, these foundations here?
There's one of them, very close to the road.
Okay. Yeah, you can see how it's squared off. And a well, maybe? You said there's a well? All right, let's go look at this. There's a well over here.
These wells are on your list. They're so big.
Oh, wow. Dude.
Yeah, don't walk around out here and talk.
Yeah. I think it's, could drink it? I guess we could drink it, but you might get sick afterwards, right? Yeah, so cool. There's a lot of wells out here. It's really interesting. Take my headphones off for just a minute, let you guys listen to the iron in here. I have it on zero program, zero discrimination, so we will hear all of the iron. I just want you to listen to it so you know what we're dealing with. All those quacks, that's pieces of iron. But that's what we're dealing with here. Lots of nails and pieces of other stuff. I'm gonna put my headphones back on because I can actually hear the signals better with it. Oh, by the way, that's where the one of the foundations is there, and the well is right there. So I got it out of the hole. It's something pretty small. It could be a 22 shell. I found a lot of those. It's in my hand. It's in the ground. You see it? Oh, shotgun shell. So that is a 12 gauge high brass shotgun shell base, which is of course brass, so it sounds pretty decent. Something you need to dig when you're hunting colonial or Civil War items, actually, because lots of things can sound exactly like that. All right, next time you see me, I'll have something better than a high brass shotgun shell before I never see me again. So this is kind of interesting. This is a it's iron, but it's a fork. It's an old fork, maybe 3 tines. Those are the tines right there coming out, the little jabbies. And of course, I'm holding the handle. So I had a little squeaky thing under the root, and I had to dig on both sides of it to get it out. And I do believe that's it right there. Probably going to be a button. What do you think? Is it? Yes, indeed. Nice little flat button there. Pretty crusty. But we'll get it cleaned up and I'll get you a nice picture. All right. Got a nice signal here. I don't know if I got it on video because my camera stopped, but got it out of the hole. It's right here. I think it's going to be another little button. I do believe. What do you think? Yes, indeed. Another little flat button. Pretty crusty in here, aren't they? A lot of acidity with these oak leaves. Are very acidic when the rain gets on them and they dissolve into the soil. It's a pretty cool little one though. We'll clean it up, get a good picture of it when we're done. All right, I have a nice little squeaky here, and I think I can actually see it. I almost hit it with a shovel. It's probably a button. Yes, indeedy, that is a button. Got the little bit of the shank left on the back of it. The front looks like it's gonna be smooth. Clean it off here just a little bit on the seam. Yeah. The well I was just at is just down in there, and I came up to this other foundation. It's kind of a small one, and some modern junk around it. And you can see that's like probably out of a bath mat or something. And this is like white metal, and it's very, I guess it goes off a little pulley or something. And a lot of junk in here, but I got a little signal right here. And you see where someone's been digging around a little bit. I just pulled this out of there. And this is actually the tongue portion of like a shoe buckle. You can see where the pins would have gone in right there. So that's a nice old find right there. I don't know how long I'll last here because it's a lot of junk too. So
Yeah, where I found the other one.
oh, that's cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, remember when I showed you this morning?
Yeah. 4 holes in it. Very nice. So by the well?
Oh, not far. Right over
Okay, yeah, kind of was over by there. So what we have here, it looks like another button, I would say. We'll clean off the shank a little bit. And yeah, look at that big old shank on the back. Pretty crusty. Oh, crusty button. All right, what do you think? That's a nice little button right there. Got a good shank on it. I could still wear that one. I want to show you a really interesting small building here. Mark was actually showing this to me earlier today. But basically you have this like square, well, kind of square foundation. This is the walkway going down into it. And it's really interesting, okay? So you got this wall coming across that divides it. I don't know if there's another, maybe this one was on this side, I don't know. So it kind of divides it right there. But check this out over here. This is like something they built back into here. It looks almost like a fireplace, but it's just a flat, solid rock up there. So it's like a little room or something. I don't know if it was like a little false room they hid their treasure in. You know, maybe they put another wall out here or flipped a rock up. Never really seen anything quite like that, so I don't know what that's all about. Glad there's no rattlesnakes up this way. This is back home, we'd be watching out for them. So any of you New Englanders, or anyone, if you know what that would be all about, let me know, because I just cannot figure out why they would have that little alcove. It's like got a lintel stone over it. Like I said, it's not a fireplace because nothing goes up. Very interesting. The old timers might know where that's from, but I probably didn't do a very good impression of that. There's that weird little hole we just looked at, and right on the top here on the edge, I just found this, and this is another tongue portion of a probably a shoe buckle or knee buckle or something like that. So that would date to the 1700s, early 1800s, the latest. Pretty nice. That's a thick guy. I bet that sounded like a coin, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing all right, man.
They all sound like coins, really.
Very nice. A cufflink. Yeah.
A couple of them, too.
That's good, man. You're doing good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing too bad. Not quite that good, but I'm finding a few things. A bunch of oyster shells here, huh? Ah, nice.
That is an oyster shell, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Cohogs and oysters. Man, that'd be awesome to have a few of those right now. I'm starved. I have to go hunting some this evening or tonight. I don't have a license, so I have to do it at night. So I want to show you one more pretty neat little thing. If you look right near that little hump, that's that little like foundation had the secret room in it, and I found a piece of the shoe buckle on it. But right down through here, you can see the stone wall goes around here, but I want to show you a secret well. It's like really freaking weird, man. So right in the corner here where these fences meet, there's a well that is, I mean, it's small in circumference or diameter or the radius or whatever, but it's just a little tiny well, and it's got this big rock on top of it. Now, I don't know if this was slid all the way over at one time or not, but isn't that wild? like a little child's well. Mark seems to think that's what the treasure is. That's where they buried the treasure, down in there when the British troops came through here burning houses. Could be, who knows? Little hidden wells right there behind me, and I had a pretty decent signal here, but I didn't get you out because there's a lot of roots and stuff, and I haven't been digging too much. I should have gotten you out for this one, because as I dug down through the roots, if you see it or not, but a coin fell out of the side of the hole right here, and I do believe it's going to be like a large cent or button, or large cent or button. What is it? Boy, that's so weird. Patina on. Oh no, I hit it. I think I hit it. Maybe it's a button. Oh, it's a button. Well, let me clean this off just a little bit. And I thought there might be a little design, but I think it's just a flatty. Still, I'll take it. Nice if it was a coin, but I'll take a flat button too. Had a little mid-toe in here, and I popped it out, and I think it's going to be a baby musket ball. Of course, I did that this morning. It turned out to be a seed or something, didn't it? No, I guess it wasn't. That's a seed. Or a musky ball. Nope. Whatever it is, it's right here. So, right in here somewhere. Okay, we got it in here. Do you see it? Looks like a little bit. Nope, has to be in this little thing right here. What is it? Dropped it. Okay, there it is. That's going to be a watch winder for like a pocket watch, I do believe. Clean it up a little bit. Give it a little tap. Hold on a second. Okay. I believe that's what that's going to be, is a little watch winder. You put that into the pocket watch right there, and you twist it, and that's how you wound it up so that it would run for another 12 or 24 hours. That's a pocket watch winder. I'm not going to say that again, I promise. Have a nice little squeaky thing in here. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out together. Nope, not in there. Let's see if it's in here. Nope, not in there. Could be in this loose stuff. All right, that's a high squeaker right there, man. Hopefully it's something really, really, really good. Do you see it? Oh, what is it? No, it's a little button. Man, that was a high squeaker though, wasn't it? Jeez. Crazy. Oh, you know why? Because it's such a thick button. That's 13. Look how thick that bad boy is. You can even see it. I know the lighting is terrible out here right now. Sun's going down. All right, so that's a shank on the back. Give the front just a little bit of a rub. And let's see if there's anything written on it. Nope, looks pretty plain, but it's thick. Ooh-wee. That's a high squeaker right there. I was kind of following the stream up a little bit, and I came across what appears to be a campfire ring here. Well, it is a campfire ring, I can tell. And I happened to look over here, and I could see some stuff like up against this rock. And there's a little tin, which I have already opened. I think it's fire making material in here. I think that's what it is. God, I'm almost afraid to open it up because I think there could be a finger in there or something. Yeah, that's fire making material. I don't know if that's it looks like hair, but it could be steel wool, I guess. Could be. See, it's kind of rusty. So that's probably this fire starter for this little camp that they had. There's paper on the bottom. I'm sure that will torch right off. Just like rubbing alcohol, maybe. There's still some in it. Isn't that weird? I don't know if there's anything else in here. I'll be a little careful digging around, but I think that's all it was. Two things they left behind for some reason, but kind of strange the things you find in the woods right next to little dark water streams. Let's get back at it. Well, 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 look what I found. Big old dagger. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? The funny thing is, Mark lost one of these, and we were looking for it about a mile that way, going around in circles. Oh, it's okay though, we found it. Just about a mile away from where he thought he lost it. That's something I would do.
She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between.
Alright, let's go see